Hello Algebra 1A students, this is the helpful video on set notation. So we talked about set notation together in class today, and if you got home and got confused or forgot what we were talking about, this video will help you to remember exactly what we talked about. So, set notation. We talked about what a set is today in class, and basically a set is a group of mathematical objects. In this case, this set is a group of 4 numbers, 1, 4, 6, and 1/2. Now, within a set, each member or each number here is an element of the set. So 1 is an element, and this little e is is the symbol for element, is an element of the set 1, 4, 6, 1/2. Okay? Now, if something is not an element, so let's say 5 is not an element of the set 1, 4, 6, 1/2, because if you look at the list of numbers, it's not in that list. So 5 is not an element because it's not in this list. 1 is an element because you can see it right here. It's the first number in our list. So that's what an element is. We also talked about a subset. So a subset is kind of like a smaller set within a set. So if we're talking about, let's say, our class, no, let's say our school. Our school is this set, okay? Each student is an element, but let's say Mrs. Lund's class is a subset because there's more than one element in this subset, but every person in my class is also part of the school. So for example, the subset 1/2 and 6, that is a subset of 1, 4, 6, and 1/2 because 1/2 is in the set and 6 is in the set. Okay? But let's say 3, 6, 9. Well, is that a subset? Well, let's see. We have 1, 4, 6, and 1/2. Well, 6 is in the set, but 3 is not in the set, and neither is 9. So this is not a subset, and again, we denote it with a line through our original symbol that this is not a subset of that set. Okay? So a subset is almost like a smaller set within a set. Okay? Some things I might ask you to do with set notation is tell me if the element is part of the set or not, tell me if the subset is part of the set or not, or I might ask you to just list out a set. So if I say, write the set in roster form, remember roster form is just the list, so I'm going to denote this set C, where C is, let's say, a number less than 7. Really, I should say a whole number less than 7, because there's a lot of numbers less than 7. So let's say a whole number less than 7. Well, if I were to write in roster form a set here, I'd need my squiggly bracket, okay? And I would need the number 1, because 1 is a whole number less than 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, 7 is a whole number, but it's not actually less than 7. It's equal to 7, so I would just close my bracket here. Okay? Let's try another one. I'm going to say the set F, where it is a whole number greater than 5. Again, I'm going to start with my bracket. Well, 5 is not greater than 5. 5 is equal to 5, so I have to start with 6, and then 7, and then 8, and then 9, and then 10. You know what? Then 11, then 12, then 13, then 14, and so on. Wow, that's a lot. So instead of listing all those numbers, I'm just going to put a comma and then a dot, dot, dot. Now that's an ellipse, and that tells us to keep going, kind of like we have been doing. So it's not like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10.5, 10.6. No, it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, right? It doesn't change kind of the format that it started in. But again, I have to close that with a bracket. All right, I think that should about do it. Remember, a set is a collection of objects. An element is a member of that set, and a subset is kind of like a smaller group within that set. So if you have any more questions, feel free to bring them to me on class tomorrow or in office hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thank you.